It's America's sweetheart, me, Rex Underwood Jr., famous film star. Thank you so much, thank you. And here's my co-star. We were together in many films, Spanky The Gorilla. Oh, what a career we had. We were in much better films than the stinker we're about to show you now. Today's film is called Tormented. It's about a guy who apparently had a fling with this chick, and she comes to see him on the island where he's about to get married, and she like blackmails him, and then something bad happens to her, like being put in this movie, and she drops dead, sort of, and then she comes back and haunts people. Doesn't that sound like fun? And it's set on a little island in New England with, like as you see here, some craggy rocks. By the way, she was my favorite porn star, Craggy Rocks. Couldn't get insurance for her after a certain age. Well, anyway, that's our film, and we're about to show it, so hold on to something. It's Tormented.
I once loved this island. This is where I found peace and quiet. The peace of waves forever breaking on the shore, the quiet of tranquil moonlight on the sea. When the night wind rises and the fingers of the fog steal in, they say you can hear voices. They say it's the dead growing restless and calling to the living.
We're rolling along the highway. There is merry adventure in every wonderful mile.
I never believed it until that evening Vi came looking for me. But you always knew that marriage was out. I never lied to you.
But I always thought that...
Look, Vi, whatever you thought is your business. But it's all over. It's finished. You should never have come here, and you'll be doing yourself a favor if you take the first boat back.
I can't go back without you. Please come back with me, Tom. Just tell her you changed your mind. Nobody even knows I'm on the island. I chartered a private boat over. I won't even go back to the club. I'll quit right now.
Vi, will you for heaven's sakes realize when a good thing is over?
A second-rate singer like me doesn't fit in the picture anymore. I hear she's quite young and has money, too.
Vi, please understand, I'm in love with her.
I need you, Tom. No one will ever love you more than I do.
I'm sorry, Vi. I'm sorry for everything. Good night, Vi.
I still have your letters. I've never been on the lighthouse before. Show me the light, darling.
What about the letters, Vi?
Oh, I never throw anything like that away. You'd never know when they might come in handy. I wonder how she'd feel if I read them to her.
Well, I didn't know what to think.
Or maybe I ought to show them to a lawyer. I'm sure he'd know what to do with them.
What do you mean?
How How would a lawsuit fit in with your music career, Tom? How would the piano genius of jazz feel about that kind of publicity? Darling, you look as if you were ready to kill me.
Bottling things up inside is bad. Now, you get this straight. I'm marrying Meg.
And you get this straight, Tom Stewart. No one will ever have you but me.
Did you hear anything?
Help me! Please, Tom, help me! Take my hand! Pull me out! Save me, Tom, please! Please save me! Please!
Whatever it is, gone now.
I don't know about the rest of the country, but it's certainly the most popular with me.
It's dry and brilliant, sophisticated and subtle.
The kids in school cafeterias have meat. Who is it?
It's me, Sandy.
Oh, Sandy.
What are you doing?
Sandy, look, do me a favor, will you, and run out and play somewhere. I'm busy.
Don't you like me anymore?
No, sir. Sure, I like you. I love you. I just want to be by myself.
Where were you last night? The Emersons had a beach barbecue, and everyone on the island was there. Meg was looking all over for you.
Sandy, please run along.
Okay. Sorry to disturb you. I almost forgot. The wedding announcements came, and Mommy wants you to look at one before we send them out. There's only a week till the big day.
Yeah, okay.
What's that? Look at iTunes.
It is a lovely pot roast.
Wonder whose it is. You know anyone named Guy?
No. I'll take care of it. I've got to take it easy. I didn't find any dead woman, only seaweed. I know what's the matter with me. I'm seeing things. I'm letting my imagination run wild. My conscience? No. Why should it bother me? I didn't do anything to Vi. I didn't kill her. It's her own fault she's dead.
see that you help by removing all of the litter, junk, old newspapers, and trash.
That's very interesting.
She came out here of her own accord. She leaned against the railing, she fell. Wasn't my fault if it gave way. Why should I be blamed? I had nothing to do with it. Anyway, nobody ever needs to know. Nobody will even connect me with her. Why should they? Except for this watch of hers. All right, bye. That's the end of you.
Don't go to bed with wet hair.
Tom?
Meg. Oh, Meg. Meg, it's you.
Are you expecting someone else?
Oh, no. It's just that I wasn't expecting anyone. What are you doing up here?
Looking for you. What are you doing up here in this old lighthouse?
Well, at least it's quiet. I wanted to think. I guess I'm worried about that Carnegie Hall thing next month. I wonder if I'm good enough.
Of course you're good enough. You're the best jazz pianist in the world.
Darling, I never loved anyone before in my life.
Oh, nor did I. Do you smell perfume?
Evocative and provocative. A joy to you, a delight to others.
It is perfume, arpege. It's so cold and gloomy in here. It gives me the creeps having that big lamp staring at us. Well, let's go outside till the sun's warm, huh? Coming?
They're sending the gown tomorrow. Oh, you're gonna love it, Tom. It'll only be a week more. We can't wait that long, can't we?
Don't you see anything?
Yeah, there's nothing to see.
Right there.
There's nothing there. What's the matter?
Meg, I've got to get out of here. Right away. Meg, let's elope. We can catch a boat to the mainland and be married this afternoon.
About the wedding.
Well, I was never for a big deal anyway. I only agreed to it because you wanted it.
Doesn't it matter that I still want it?
Please, Meg, please, do this for me. Just go away with me right now.
You know, you're not the first couple that have come to me and asked, when's the best time to get married?
Meg.
Since my girlfriend fell off the lighthouse, she's gotten to be so whiny. Since my girlfriend fell off the lighthouse, she's became a big pain in my hiney.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you've all heard about the man.
Empty arms, I embrace the memory of you.
I saw this new record here and I just put it on without thinking.
Who's there?
With the moose on the ball.
Mrs. Ellis, Tom. I brought you some flowers. Is something the matter, Tom?
What makes you say that?
You sound upset. Perhaps I'd better check you another time.
Oh, no, Mrs. Ellis. No, come in, sit down. Thank you for the flowers, they're lovely. Sit down right here. Mrs. Ellis, I want to ask you something.
Want me to play for you?
Sounds kind of silly, but... Well, do you believe that the spirits of the dead can come back to haunt the living? Do you believe in ghosts?
What makes you ask a thing like that?
You haven't answered, Mrs. Ellis.
If anybody was to ask me seriously, I would have to say no.
Yes. I mean, no. What I mean is...
Of course, a real estate agent runs into many strange things in an empty house sometimes.
What kind of things?
Well... There was a family named Samuels. They lived in that last house down the beach. One day, their little boy took his dog and went fishing. They never came back. After the Samuels moved away, I signed 3 tenants during that first month, but not one of them would stay more than a few days.
Yeah, I know that story, but that doesn't prove anything.
They complained about an unseen dog whining and scratching at the door, but that wasn't what made them break their lease. It was the cold up in the boy's room. You could feel it in your bones, a deathly cold. The walls were always damp and stained with seawater. Whatever caused it, the thing came back every night.
Did you ever see it, Mrs. Ellis?
It's been many years since I've seen anything.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Did anybody see it?
People say they found wet seaweed on the boy's bed.
Well, but you can't call wet seaweed a ghost, can you?
Tom, what's wrong?
Why do you ask that?
You're running away from something.
Something I can't believe exists myself.
If it does exist, You can't solve anything by running. Then, on the other hand, if it doesn't exist, there's nothing to run from.
Oh, very funny, Miss Gould.
You're a very wise woman, Mrs. Ellis. Thanks for talking with me. Oh, and thanks for the flowers. They're beautiful. Come back. Now, go away. Go away. No, leave me alone. No, go away. You're dead. Leave me alone.
I'll never leave you. I'll always be here. Always. 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 Save me, Tom. Save me. Save me.
Hi, what kind of a day did you have today?
You can't hear me, can you? Because you don't even exist. You're a shadow, perhaps.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Nothing more. But, Vi, just in case you can hear me, I've come to tell you this. I'm not going to pay any attention to you anymore. I'm going to live my life right here. I'm going to stop running. And I'm going to marry Meg, Vi. I'm going to marry Meg. That's all I came to say.
Did you write this?
Just in case you can hear me, Vi. Good night. And goodbye.
No one will ever have you and me.
My girlfriend threatened me with blackmail, so I do just what she wanted. Ever since I let her drop, she made sure my happy ass is haunted.
Well, hi. There's Coke in the refrigerator. Help yourself.
I don't want a Coke.
Mrs. Ellis said you wanted to see me. What about?
Sit down. I wondered if you'd talk to your sister Meg for me. Tell her how sorry I am.
Okay.
You tell her I behaved like a little boy and I'm ashamed of myself.
Are you like Mr. Bungle? Mr. Bungle is ashamed because he spoils lunchtime.
Are you all ready?
Yeah, I'm all ready.
Have you got the ring and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it.
Okay.
try it on?
Sure.
What I really want is one of my own.
Well, you might be just a little bit young.
I know. Dear little Sandy, she's just a child. Why, do you know how old I am? I'm practically 9. Why, in China and Borneo and India and places like that, girls already have husbands at my age. I'd get married tomorrow if I could find someone like you.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm talking business.
Can't I please try on the ring?
I just put it on your finger.
Put what on my finger?
The ring.
I don't have the ring.
Sure, liquor can cause you plenty of trouble.
What's the matter? Did you drop it? Couldn't fall far. It's gotta be here somewhere.
Sandy, don't touch it.
What, Tom?
That right there.
There's nothing there.
You run along now, Sandy. I gotta finish my practicing. Goodbye, Sandy. I'll see you later.
I'm really not interested in what he does.
My garden's full of roses this month, and it seemed about time to bring you some fresh ones, so...
Hi.
Hello.
Well, hello, stranger.
Hi, Kitty.
Where have you been keeping yourself, lady? Some beautiful gifts have arrived, and you haven't seen any of them.
Hey, look at this.
Meg got her wedding gown today, and Tom, it's simply a dream. What a bride goes through to make herself attractive for you men. It took 3 fittings to get the bodice right, and 3 layers of net to make the skirt full enough.
Well, hardly seems worth it. After all, I'm only marrying her, so you'll be my mother-in-law.
Sandy, see if there's a window open. There's a cold draft all of a sudden.
What's that sweet smell?
Nutritious and highly digestible lard.
It's a woman's perfume.
Help me make room for these, dear. In my day, it wasn't candlesticks, it was teaspoons. Mr. Hubbard and I received no less than 78 of them when we were married. Maybe that's a reason for his attitude.
I wish this was in color. It would be even worse.
My wedding dress!
What is it? What did she find?
Seaweed.
Tom?
Yes, Mrs. Ellis. I'm in here.
I brought you some honey. Don't get up. I'll just put it on the bar here.
Dinner is served, sir.
I really brought the honey only as an excuse, because I knew you were upset. Tom, there's nothing supernatural about what happened to Meg's dress.
So what do we have to do? Look for a monster?
That's seaweed. It's just like that Samuels boy.
There have been no recent deaths, Tom.
No. Anyway, I'm sure of one thing. I've had enough of her.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, a friend I used to have, a girl named Vi. She came over here to the island to see me. We quarreled up in the lighthouse. And,
The rest of the summer, I worked at the service station here in town.
well, at any rate, she went back to the mainland.
Are you sure that's what happened?
What do you mean, am I sure?
Can you prove that it didn't happen?
Well, maybe she didn't go back to the mainland. Maybe this girl Vi is still here and is playing tricks to get even. Now, where do you suppose a woman could hide on this island?
In every town, you'll find houses like this, run down, neglected.
Who's hiding?
Never mind, Sandy. Things will work out. You'll see. What's the matter, Fritz? I'm surprised at you. You're being as silly as Tom. All right, I'll go alone. I know you're in here somewhere. I can hear you, too. Don't you think it's ridiculous to hide? Come down. There's something I want to say to you.
Look, what are you trying to tell me? I don't understand a word. What am I, dumb or something?
Then I'll go up and find you. Listen to me, please. I don't usually give people advice, but Tom is a dear friend, and I want to ask you to leave him alone. Are you listening to me?
I'm asking you.
You know you're worrying and frightening Tom half to death. It's not hard to sense how desperate he's getting. I know Meg doesn't concern you, but you wouldn't want to make an innocent person suffer, would you?
I believe I owe all of you an apology.
Stand still and let me talk to you, please. You've caused those two people all the unhappiness you need to. It's time you stopped. You don't belong here, you know. Why don't you leave Tom and Meg alone and go back? What are you saying? I can't hear you. What a fiend you are.
That's no way to speak to a lady.
You're not fooling me. I know exactly what you are.
It's not fair. You're getting the party, the presents, the husband. I get nothing.
Be nice to me, Peanut. In 2 more days, I'll be a married woman, and you'll miss me.
I'll miss Tom more.
Andy.
How's my family? Hi, honey.
Frank,
Where's the groom?
he's not feeling well.
What's the matter with him?
Jim Anderson has a bad ear.
At the piano, I suppose.
Please don't start that again.
It's bad enough to accept a musician into this family, but a jazz musician is asking too damn much.
Imagine being with him 24 hours a day.
Why don't you go to bed, dear? You must be tired.
What's the matter with a jazz musician?
I don't think they'd want me in the club.
Here, kid?
Why do you want to know?
I'm looking for a guy called Tom Stewart. Do you know him?
What do you want him for?
Look, kid, do you know where he lives?
Do they know they're being watched?
What you looking for, Dad? Not much to see out there, huh? Oh, wow, this is a crazy pad.
It's dry and rotten.
Wow, you sure have a nice pad, Dad.
Now, look, I don't mean to be rude, but you'll either have to tell me what you're talking about or get out of here.
Look, I motored this chick, Vi Mason, over to the island. I got a boat. Now, when she asked me if I'd take her, well, I say okay, but she said she doesn't have the change. This is what she said. Okay, so we make a deal. $5 over and $5 back.
Gee, I guess you have to know your stuff.
Now, look, I haven't the faintest idea who or what you're talking about.
Look, Dad, all I want is the bread.
The cake looked delicious.
I didn't remember the name of the guy she said. Today I remember. How do you like that? Tom Stewart. That's the name of the guy she said when we made the run. So, enough of this jazz, Dad.
I'm not sure myself of how it all fits together.
All right. Maybe it's worth it, $5 just to get rid of you. Here.
There you go. What you do is your business, Dad. All I want is what's coming to me.
I'll be right with you, Mrs. Ellis. There you are.
Plenty of pickle?
Yes, sirree. Plenty of pickle.
They are good, aren't they? And a wonderful source of B vitamins.
How are you, Mrs. Ellis?
Warm, Mr. Nelson. It's a very warm day. I think I'll have something light. Egg salad sandwich and a glass of iced tea with lemon.
That is a lot of lettuce.
I've been out of eggs for almost a week now. Kramer's hens just stopped laying. Nothing like this ever happened before, except once, about the time of Samuel's boy died. They just up and quit laying. Would you like a tuna fish salad?
Say, Dad, can I have a Coke?
Right. The Hubbards had to send over to the mainland special to get some eggs for their party. Can't bake a cake without eggs.
The cake looked delicious.
Speaking of the wedding, are you still there, Sandy?
Yes, ma'am.
Shouldn't you be at the rehearsal?
Holy cow! Charge it, Mr. Nelson!
You know, Mr. Nelson, I wish I could have my sight back, long enough to see Tom and Meg married. They must be a lovely couple.
Tom Stewart's marrying a beautiful gal. The nicest of families, too.
Say, Dad, what did you say the handle of the guy getting spliced was?
Tom Stewart. The girl's name is Meg Hubbard.
And little Sandy will be standing here to my right, next to the bride, and then the groom, of course, to her right, and you'll be standing here. The parents will be in their pews, and... May I help you?
Yeah, I want to speak to Tom Stewart.
Follow me.
I gave you the money you're after. What more do you want?
Well, it seems that our deal is in line for some renegotiations.
Tom, hurry! We're waiting for you.
Yeah, go ahead back. We'll pick it up later. Time, I got plenty of.
Now,
Oh dear, I had a horrible experience earlier today. I actually saw a poor person.
Tomorrow night, I'll be Mrs. Stewart. Isn't that right, Mr. Stewart? I'll be right back.
Yes?
Did you?
Just one more.
oh, I wanted to get a drink.
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Just one more number. I want to show you off.
Oh, Professor! They're taking my liver out next week.
I sometimes suffer from occasional dryness.
Oh, you should see our pool boy Raoul. Woo-hoo.
I started you, Tom, but candids are the best kind.
I had my mouth open and my eyes closed. This must be the worst picture ever made.
If you don't like it, I can take another.
No. No, this is fine.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Here, let me look.
No. Get a drink.
It'll make you drunk if you drink too much of it.
Is it another girl? You can tell me. I'll try not to be jealous.
Jealous? I could be jealous of Vi. She's dead. She doesn't exist. She's a perfume. She's a footprint. She's a hand. She's a face in a picture. Who could be jealous of Vi?
You're talking crazy, Tom.
Two of these boys and girls will spend some part of their lives in a mental institution.
It's her face between the two of us.
I don't see anything. Except you and me.
Well, now that we're here at the beach, I think it'd be a good time for us to take a look at your summer beach photos. Oh, you had a good time, didn't you? Freddie, would you show those to us? Let's take a look.
Ah, the glorious beach. Spanky reminds you to wear a hat to prevent premature wrinkling. Don't forget to bring your lawn chair to the ocean. You don't want to be bitten by a sand crab on a tender spot. Enjoy your time reading the latest romance novel from Stephen King. He's the master of love. Hold back the rising sea level by building your own sand levee. Uncle Sam thanks you. And for your own safety, feel free to hold on to a pier support because a hurricane's always a-comin'.
Hello?
Where are you?
I'm over here.
Vi, where?
Now let's take that situation when unexpected company comes.
What do you want?
I want you, Tom. I want to save you from your own mistake.
My only mistake was in knowing you.
And the only way you could correct it was for me to die, wasn't it?
It's not my fault you're dead.
Isn't it?
I couldn't have saved you.
Couldn't you? Maybe you can make yourself believe that, but not me. I was there, remember?
How's your throat this morning?
I'll never let you marry Meg. You belong to me, Tom. You belong to a ghost. That's the trouble with making one first slip. You have to go from bad to worse to keep it quiet. What would you do if Meg gets wise to you? Stop her the same way you stopped me?
I didn't kill you, Vi. I never killed anybody, and I never will. And once I'm married, I'm going to live a very happy, very normal life with Meg and with our friends. And there's really nothing you can do about it.
Isn't there? You may have noticed I found my voice now. I pick things up fast. I'm going to use it to tell the world about you. I told you, Tom, no one will ever have you but me.
Stop it, Vi.
Try and make me. Tom Stewart killed 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 me.
Tom Stewart killed me. Tom Stewart killed me. High blood pressure killed me. High blood pressure killed me. Plaque in my arteries killed me. Plaque in my arteries killed me.
Don't be in such a hurry, Dad. You're always in a hurry. You shouldn't be like that.
Give me that.
I just want to talk to you, chum. A nice, friendly talk, that's all.
Give me that.
You look sick, Dad.
Watching this movie killed me. Watching this movie killed me.
I'm not going to pay you one lousy cent. In the first place, I don't know a girl named Vi. And even if I did, it wouldn't do you any good. Because unfortunately, I'm not sharing my cottage with anyone. If it'd make you feel better, you can look for yourself.
That's not necessary, Dad. Not at all. You see, I already have.
Well, then you know she's not here.
This doll Vi isn't hiding in your cottage, and she isn't anyplace else on the island, and she never left the island. Now, what do you suppose could have happened to her, huh?
You tell me.
You're a comedian.
Love that man.
Everything you've just said is all bluff. You don't know a damn thing.
Not friendly, Dad. Not friendly at all. In fact, I thought you'd take a wrong outlook on things, so I sort of borrowed something.
You just hold on, Buster.
Let's get out of here.
I can see that you finally dig me, Dad. What did we come up here for?
So that you and I can have a little talk in peace and quiet.
Quiet, everybody!
Just what do you want?
5 thou.
5 thou?
And don't tell me you know gut. Your future father-in-law is loaded.
Tom.
Bye.
Who are you talking to?
You didn't hear anything?
I didn't hear anything. I'm waiting to hear something from you.
They're closing in on you, Tom. You'd better take care of him right now.
No.
Is that your final answer?
Well, I didn't... Give me a minute.
He's so easy, Tom. Just as easy as I was. Go ahead. There's a piece of pipe behind you. One good blow is all it takes. You got rid of me, but you'll never get rid of him as long as he lives. He'll bleed you of every penny, Tom. And all the time you'll have it hanging over you. What if people find out?
Do I get the money or don't I?
Yes, Tom. Does he get paid?
No.
All right. You know what's best. See what your chick has to say about this.
I think you're cute.
Gingivitis killed me. Gingivitis killed me.
Hubbard loaned us her ring in place of the one you lost, so that's okay. I've got the minister's fee here in my pocket, and everything's under control. So snap out of it.
Okay, I'll be all right.
Then get that funereal look off your face. This is a wedding man. Cheer him up, honey.
Well, that's a real pretty dress, Sandy.
You're really gonna marry my sister, aren't you?
Oh, don't feel like that.
I can't help it. Suppose you love somebody. Somebody who did something bad. And only you knew. Would you keep it secret?
I can remember having the same trouble when I was in high school.
Well, good friends generally try to stand by one another.
But what if it were something real bad?
Real bad, like what?
Murder?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
Did you hear that?
Is not by any to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, discreetly, advisedly, soberly, and in the fear of God. Into this holy estate, these two persons present come now to be joined. If any man can show just cause why they may not lawfully be joined together, let him now speak, or else hereafter, forever, hold his peace.
Change your underwear more often, and be sure and use a deodorant.
Bye.
Hi, what kind of a day did you have today?
I've come to tell you you've won. I'm sure you're glad to hear that. I'm going away, Vi, and I'm not coming back. Vi? Vi, I'm running out on Meg. I'm not coming back. Sandy, what are you doing here?
I still have to get some details straight with you about the New York concert and recordings before I make that 12:30 plane.
Why did you have to kill him?
I knew something would happen. I was against the marriage from the beginning.
Let me help you with your gown, dear.
Don't bother, Mother. Sandy will help me.
Sandy, help your sister.
Where is Sandy?
I thought you came home ahead of us.
Well, if she did, she's not here now.
I wish you hadn't seen it, Sandy. Now I'm afraid you'll tell everybody, and I don't know what to do.
I won't tell.
But how can I be sure of that?
Good friends protect each other.
Before I go, I want to tell you all, I appreciate the trouble you've taken tonight.
But sometimes they can't help themselves. Things leak out. Police hear about it. Do you know what would happen if the police heard about this? I'd go to the gas chamber. Oh, Sandy. Sandy, why did you have to see it?
I couldn't help it.
No. Nobody could help any of it except me. I could have saved Vi. I could have put my hand out to her. Sandy, you know I love you very much, don't you?
There's a light in the lighthouse.
Sandy could be there. She talks about the place all the time.
Oh, I don't think she'd go there at night, though.
We'd better make sure.
Why are we going up there?
I am going to show you how protective measures can help guard your home.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
I never used to be.
Come on, then. When the moon shines, you can see the whole island from up here. You didn't tell anyone we were coming up here, did you?
It's none of your business.
Let's go back.
You afraid?
Yes.
Sandy. Sandy, why did you have to see it?
Tom.
Bring him in now.
Tom, it's a woman.
Who could it be?
Here's the doctor. Where did he find her?
Wedged in the rocks.
She's been down there a week, I'd say.
Bringing him in now.
Boy, didn't you love that? Tormented, what a fantastic movie. I absolutely enjoyed that movie so much because it's not every day that you see a movie about a woman falling off a lighthouse who comes back and haunts people. Will you pick a camera? Hello, I'm Rex Underwood Jr., and I have a new album I'd like to promote here, if you don't mind, and I would love for you to buy it when you're at a truck stop soon. It's called Lighthouse of Love. It's full of new songs about lighthouses inspired by the movie Tormented. Great songs that I've written, like Let Me Show You How Much I Love You by Throwing You Off a Lighthouse. How about You Didn't Fall in Love, You Fell Off a Lighthouse? Or also, I Wouldn't Have Pushed You Off a Lighthouse If I Didn't Care. And the final track, which I think is fantastic, Love on the Rocks After Falling Off of a Lighthouse. It's all in that album that's now on the floor. Look for it at a place near you that sells vinyl and has no taste. We're done. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Mwah! for the show. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I do like the movement. What do you think?
The